it wasn't just the Invoker. The Invoker beat him in lane, and then he had to deal with the Skywrath. And he had to deal with like, these Venge swaps. So it just felt like an awkward position. So let's see if Quinn does have a better time with not only his comfortable Lash, but with the IO behind him.
Now, what about these side lanes? Because last time round, last game, we did see Spirit kind of crush it on all fronts. Is this going to be... Does this have the potential to be the same this time around? Are you looking at these side lanes and feeling that once again Spirit might have an edge, or is it a bit of a different story?
Different story. I feel like Ace, even though, like they were mentioning, even though it's got the Earthshaker behind him, it's a tie runner versus PA. Oh, Tofu actually just gets himself a free courier kill, okay. Whoopsie there from Yatoro. So yeah, I do think bottom's gonna be way better in particular, and then same thing for mid, so should be a very different game. And everyone started full health, right? Last game, I think 4 heroes started like 30% HP, so it's just a little weird for the laning. Nice there by Yatoro. Going for the Phantom Strike. Well, cool. I'm curious how this mid matchup goes.
Don't run off.
Yeah, it's like on one side, you've always got the harassment of the Tidebringer.
Yeah.
Should be able to hit Quinn pretty consistently. But then at the same time, you're a melee hero against the Lesh.
Exactly.
Good stuns from Quinn, and suddenly you're not getting all these range creep CSs.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that ends up out going fully. I slight advantage for Quinn probably, but yeah, I think Laurel definitely has potential for outplay, and they have, you know, heroes to be able to rotate. The Ench and the Shadow Demon can change things. I think top is the most volatile one for me. I don't know how this one can go. I feel like this one's kind of the one that can go either way, depending on how they play the lane. Yeah, we're blessed. You know, we get a Yatoro Terrorblade game 1, we get a Yatoro PA game 2, and we get a Quinn Lesh. You know, we've got a lot of Grandmaster Super Comfort players here coming out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, out of all the heroes at the moment in the game during this laning stage, you know, who's most vulnerable?
Most vulnerable?
During these early moments, you know, who's most likely to go down?
I feel like it's collapsed for some reason. I don't know. I'm always just like the Mars factor, right? Just if you hit them, you're good, but if you don't, you're obviously gonna die. But it's just the armor factor. Whenever I look at Mars, I'm just like, this hero has like 2 armor. Most of these offlaners just have so much more, or some type of natural way of building it, like Ace, right? He's got his Kraken shell, so he can just stand there.
Trying to a bit aggressive in return, but already these flat cannons attacks keeping Collapse and Mirror low.
I wonder if there'll be some fun potential for some type of disruption into Spear under tower play if they're not careful up on the side of Game of Gladiators, but I don't imagine that should happen. Collapse. I think he's gonna, he for me is gonna be the one that struggles the most. We'll see how they get him back into it, but this is an option that they went for, right? They picked the Mars first pick into this gyrocopter, so it's something they, of course, believes in.
So far in the mid lane, very, very even.
Pretty damn even, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, if you consider this creep wave coming into the tower for Quinn, he's got about a couple of CS advantage.
Yep, and I actually like what Collapse did here. I was wondering if he was going to put the third point, or the second point into Spear, but just having this Bulwark, it blocks a ton of damage. You know, he's actually just able to sustain a lot easier up here, so I think this is actually the right choice.
First blood.
Oh, there's the big stack of the poison, folks. He's gone.
I did not even notice. I don't know if the Ratio did.
The numbers were adding up, and a little too quick for our Gyrocopter player there. That's Ratio down.
Structures are fortified.
I mean, Mira has been, for me, one of my favorite 4 positions for a long time. You know, his Skywrath last game popped off. Shadow Demon's always got crazy potential.
Yeah, we'll
I mean, just hit again, because I don't think he was prepared.
There's the 4th, and as soon as the 5th comes in, no hesitation from Mira. It's goodbye for Dracho.
It's an unbelievable amount of damage, that 5th stack, especially because he just hit 3. Move around and help his allies, too.
Yeah, another Gaming Gladiators game, another situation where Ace, he's the most farmed on the team and probably will be for quite some time.
When Laurel...
Not anything that Imposture and Mira could do to save him in that one.
They're kicking up the Ace here.
They're going to try for Imposture as well. Quinn, he's still got plenty of mana to play with. Imposture will manage to juke him around the tree line, though. Stuns off the mark.
Still being chased.
He's coming with a rotation. TP's over towards the mid lane. He wants to punish Crim for it. The crit comes out. He gets it. Further TP's coming in. T-Spirit doing their best to enable Yatoro in this early fight that he's turned up for. They'll get the arena control onto Tofu's Yatoro. He's considering chasing down the IO. He'll stay in on top of Celery. Another kill to be found for Yatoro as he gets the double. And back in the river, Collapse and Mira.
More poison.
And is he able to get out before anyone catches him in return? He is, because Ace and TP put to a stop. Lyle? Ready to grab him back with the X mark.
Oh, this is big.
Do they have the damage? The Ravage is there. Into the hammer.
All
down
three.
onto the three of them. Ace getting low. Can they quite finish him off? They'll drop the arena. They really want to kill off this Tide. Ace is still alive somehow. Finally, he'll fall.
Yatoro, Duracho on him.
The last impetus as well takes down Celery. They get the X-Mark dragged back onto Duracho into the torrent to separate him from Yatoro, and it's enough. Yatoro should be okay. Lal, he's going to be the new focus for Duracho as he moves in with the Rocket Barrage, but Duracho is completely out of mana. No further spells to throw down. Quinn playing aggressive with the Bloodstone, but Team Spirit keep their distance. Is there any way they can go back in?
Build up damage.
Doesn't have to back up with the IO or the Tide here with them still being dead for 10 seconds. They get the combo, the torrent into the spear. They manage to burst through Quinn.
And Duracho, I mean, they're starting to poke and prod
They
him.
know they could try and go for more maybe when they have the number advantage, but the risk is there now. Celery's back in the game. TP's in, he's got the tether over towards Duracho, but Yatoro, he doesn't care. He jumps back in, they kill him off, they get Duracho.
And Celery, the one by one.
By the X-Mark, the one by one indeed. The save your buddy syndrome hitting Gaming Gladiators hard here. As they're losing hero after hero. Yatoro's in with another crit, double kill for him.
He's a go more, go more.
They certainly want to, Tofu. He should be.
And they're feeling strong. Glimmer now finished up on Mira. I believe that was the blink on Collapse.
Toying with the idea of going for Quinn in mid.
Idle wave.
I mean, they're going to go for a full commit on Quinn, but the Bloodstone's there. Celery as well, also full HP, tethered up to Quinn, providing him a lot of backup. Is it enough to keep him alive? It's not. Ace comes in with a Ravage, but it's a little too late because Quinn's already gone. Tofu, follow-up slam to the setup there from Ace, will allow him to take down Collapse, and also catch Maposhka with the Fissure. They'll get Lal, but now Yatoro, he knows that a lot of the ults have been blown, so he feels the opportunity to jump into this, but the cooldown's still there for Duracho.
He's angered.
He's overcommitted. He's surrounded in the fight, and this time it's Team Spirit that are going to lose heroes, one after the other. Jump forward from Ace. It looks like he's able to keep firing up a distance. In fact, on the re-reload, coming back down to the bottom lane, indeed, Lal and Collapse, they were waiting for them. They'll blow up Celery on the IO. They'll get Quinn as well.
Big plays.
They might even be able to get more. They're looking towards Ace, but Tofu throw them back. They're going to try and take this fight here by the looks of it. And Ace comes back in with a Ravage, but Yatoro's already popped the BKB, jumps in over towards Duracho. The Echo's down there. With the BKB up on Yatoro, he can finish up the kill. Maybe continue to chase down the rest of them. Jumps forward aggressively over towards Ace. Another Fisher's there from Tofu to hold back Yatoro momentarily. But the strike's going to be back up. They get the X-Mark drag back, the tidal wave as well. Pulling Ace back over, but he might have put himself in a dangerous spot. He drags back Ace. Oh my goodness, he does live. Living on the edge there as he brings the Tide closer to himself.
Tofu, oh, he gets away.
Relocate comes in, and suddenly it's a very awkward fight to try and force. So Yatoro keeping it smart.
Yeah, and now Spirit at this point, now there's no Echo, there's no Ravage. They're going to look to trickle out here, but Gaming's bringing the numbers.
They want to try and fight Gaming Gladiators here. Now that the respawns are coming, Yatoro's going to go to the backlines.
He's on Celery.
He supports, he's taking out Celery, taking out Celery. A couple of crits in the supports, they're out of the game.
And now Duracho's isolated.
Let's see what more they can get. Duracho is caught in the boat combo. Collapse pushing back Quinn here with the rebuke. Ace is in on top of Yatoro.
But Duracho,
trying to control this PA, but Yatoro can step out of the side. Quinn and Ace, they have to be on the retreat surely. As Team Spirit, they're setting up for the second round of spells. Toro's going to be a little mistimed, but it doesn't matter. Quinn is surrounded. Leshrac will fall. Ace, the last one left alive on Gaming Gladiators, manages to get the blink off in time.
Wow.
Looks like he'll escape.
I mean, I love watching Yatoro. I don't know what it is. The way that he plays, he's so confident. Yes, okay, that mid TP we can
for Gaming Gladiators.
Duracho, look at how deep the gem. Okay, they see him now.
Double damage.
Toro pops the DD. He's ready.
He is ready to go, and he's going to go straight for Ace. In with the break.
Deleted.
Not a chance for Tide to survive through that.
Doesn't even have to use the BKB or anything. Doesn't care. Collapse him at post getting Yatoro just waiting in the wings.
And they're
waiting for
split.
somebody.
You know, who do you Ravage? Who do you Echo? Ace, he's going to try. If the Ravage onto the two of them, they're going to get rid of the pesky Enchantress.
Okay.
And they will. Maposhka's gone.
And that is the gem taken away. So Quinn gets it. Yatoro wants to go back in.
I mean, Ace is stepping out. Yatoro indeed, he just took the high ground against Celery and Tofu. They're out immediately. Yatoro deletes them. He deletes Ace as well. He's ready to take out Quinn. The drag back's there with the X-Mark. Everybody's dead on Gaming Gladiators.
Got the knock up and stun duration. So yeah, these team fights, they're absolute chaos.
Yatoro's ready to go in.
Yep. He's gonna be able to sneak in, give the vision. Okay, team. Let me find this nice juicy support.
He does at least have a Ghost Scepter, so there might be a chance. There's not a chance. He gets bashed. He gets bashed. There's not a chance to even press the Ghost Scepter. Tofu will try with the Fisher. Jump forward with the Echo Scepter. Over to Yatoro. Goes down. A big punish there from Gaming Gladiators. Can they punish anything else?
Look at Duracho dying to Enchantress.
He certainly is. The vote's coming in as well. Duracho's just completely dead. Completely controlled. They don't even need Yatoro at this point, Team Spirit.
Look at Maposhka go.
The rest of them are ready to clean up. Mirror's jumping in, holds them back with a disruption. Quinn's trying to charge in towards Collapse, but he gets pushed back by the rebuke. The Ravage will tickle them at the side. It is enough to set up onto Collapse and will be enough to set up onto Pochka.
Big cleanup kills for Quinn.
Gaming Gladiators holding on to the game.
Oh, is Mira gonna get the gem out? He actually is, Bot as well too, so I think he just scouted that one out. Ace.
Stepping out.
Gonna get some info.
They do know he's here. Got
Dire's
vision.
middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, Collapse. He's going to put the BKB tries. He's got the base held out. Indeed, Ace can't get back to the safety of his base. He's gone. They catch Celery as well. They kill off the two of them. Double kill for Lyle. Celery will come with a buyback. So will Ace.
Duracho's gone.
And he does not have buyback. Celery and Ace can get back in the action, but Duracho, he is out for good for 85 seconds. Disruptions there. Keep Yatoro safe for the stun. Ace will jump in with the Ravage. Gush on towards the PA. They brought down Yatoro the once. That's the Aegis gone. They've taken out Lyle as well. Lyle doesn't have buyback. Can they go for Yatoro a second time round? Yatoro, he's out to the low ground. They didn't have further stun.
Points of pressure.
Jumps in. Let's go for an initial stun. They're ready to finish this one off by the looks of it. The arena's back up. They trap in Celery. Celery's out. Quinn also to get jumped. He'll turn with the Hex and the stun. He's desperately trying to escape towards the fountain, but the impetuses will finish him off. Quinn's out. He has got buyback, but even if he comes in with it, it's going to be 2 against the 4. Yatoro just hanging outside of the fountain.
What a jump from Collapse. That was beautiful. Him grabbing it. He knows Ace is stuck on the side there. He's like, this is my area. Claims it, puts it down.
Ooh, into the fountain he
Another
goes.
one.
A little bit of fountain diving to top this one off from Yatoro. Why not again?
He wants Quinn.
He wants to go
They're
for
gonna
it.
call it.
Can they get him before the game ends?
Of course.
No. Oh, Yatoro. Get him there, but yeah, GG is called Team Spirit. What a day for them today. Turning up here in his first series against Gaming Gladiators nonetheless.